Wingardium Leviosa books! All the books! So many books! Okay. Hi, this is going to be my N.E.W.T.s 2019 TBR. So it's the second part of the magical readathon that's run by G over at Book Roast. So I will link her announcement video down below. She's put a lot of work into it. I passed my hours in April, so I'm now on the career path that she put a whole bunch of careers together of a mind medic. So I now have to get an acceptable, what are they?
Which is an
no, they're here. An acceptable, an exceeded expectations, and an outstanding. So there are 3 levels to each subject. So for the mind medic, I need to ascertain an O in my charms. Sorry, so I've got the prompts list here on my laptop and my books are here, so this might be a bit scattered. So for charms, I need to get, so you have to get your acceptable, then your exceeded expectations, and then your outstanding. So I have to read these in that order. So, I have to read a book that I think has a gorgeous cover. So, when I listen to and watch Books and Lala's readathon TBRs and vlogs, she highly recommends anthologies and short story collections. So I'm going with The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo, which is the Midnight Tales and Dangerous Magics from the Grishaverse. So it's a whole bunch of fairy tales, so I can read dip in and out of this one as I'm going along my quest. No, I don't know where to put these. Okay, and then it is to read a comic or graphic novel / manga. So I'm going to read Gotham City Sirens, book 1, because I'm in this house. We quite like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. So I'm hoping the canon relationship between the 2 of them pops up in this. And then it is Spongify, which is the softening charm. So I'm going to read A Curve So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer, which is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. So there are those books. And then I move on to my Defense Against the Dark Arts, which I have to also get an outstanding in. So I have to read a book that's Black Under the Dust Jacket. Yes, Black Under the Dust Jacket, which I'm going to try and complete Sinner by Maggie Stiefvater, which is the conclusion / companion of the Wolves of Mercyful. So it has a black cover and just an orange spine. So it follows Cole and Isabel, the 2 characters we meet in the main trilogy. And then we move on to Gilderoy Lockhart's Memory Charm, which was grab a pen and write down the first book you think of. And while I was watching her video live when it went up, Beartown by Frederick Bachman popped into my head, which is an audiobook conveniently that will be coming in the next couple of days to my library account. So it's a translated fiction that follows an assault in a small town. Cornish pixies swarm around the book. So a book written by an English author or set in England, which I'm going to try and do the mime order, which is the second book in the Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. So that's also an audiobook, so I'm going to try and do a couple of audiobooks. And then we move on to, don't need divination, I don't need pathology, Muggle Studies! I go to Muggle Studies, which I believe I have to get an exceeded expectation. So a book, a cover that includes an actual photo element of person, object or piece. So I am going to do Strange Truths by S.D. Worsley, which is a paranormal thing. It has images of a gold seahorse and a locket and a photo of a wave on it. So that covers that prompt. And then a book set in the real world. I'm going to try and do Lost and Found, which is a contemporary written by Brooke Davis, which follows 3 people as they go through life and find out how to deal with the loss and death of people. Then I go into Polyjuice Potion, which I have to get an exceeded expectations. So Polyjuice Potions, which is acceptable, is to read your friend's favourite book. I am going to brave the family world and go into Ducked in Wood, which is my mum's favourite book. A lot of these are some of these are ebooks. That will be an ebook because I can't actually find a physical copy of it. And then an exceeded expectations is House Ingredient. So a book that has your house colour on the cover. I am going to do Skip Beat, which is a bind up of 3 mangas. So if I enjoy the first one, I'll continue. If not, I will just keep going on because I am the best house, in my personal opinion, of Hufflepuff. We are loyal, which is also why I'm going to read my mum's favourite book. And then I have to do an exceeded expectations in Transfiguration, which is read a book with an LGBTQA plus representation. So I'm going to try and get onto a book called Dreadnought by April Danvers, which is a superhero book. Our main character is transgender, but this is also an own voices book that I keep meaning to get onto. I heard about it from Cee-Cee from A Book Word Problem. So if you are looking for a lot of LBGT books, please go give her some love and tell her I sent you. And then it is a book that is not the first in a series. I've also been trying to get to this for a bit, which is Akafos, so a Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas, which is 3.5 in the ACOTAR series. So it's also a nice short read. These are most of the books I will be trying to get to. There is also a Confungus Charm that is available, which is in the a forbidden section of the library, which it's a book that we can all read, and it can slot into any of the prompts. Any of the prompts, which is Spellslinger by Sebastian someone or other. So I'll link, as I said, I'll link G's stuff down below. She explains the Confungus Charm idea a lot better. So yeah, so wish me luck, and I wish you all the luck. And come talk to me on Instagram, Goodreads, Twitter, and down in the comments. And let's help build the pack into a better world. And goodbye!